How is it that people just don't understand inflation? Very important. I had a repressed memory, sort of like the other one, except it was me in high school. For some reason, I just, I wanted to administer people a test. It was something along the lines, or like to sign a confession, like they'll get a job. And I think in Lucas, he had, I don't know if he had like a company, but somewhere along the line, mixed with government, it's like you'll get $15 an hour for the rest of your life in 1999. I mean, back then minimum wage was like 5 and change, in New Jersey. So it was like, wow, $15, I mean, imagine today they say it's $10, so you get like $30 an hour for the rest of your life. That's pretty good. But to explain it, $30 today an hour is pretty decent. That's pretty good. After taxes, depending on the tax, you get like maybe $23, $24, right? But, I just kind of overlooked that to a certain degree, right? Because it's not about that. Well, you would still get $15 an hour today. And, for the last, since 1999, 24 years, you would get $15 an hour. You would never get a hike, And it's like, a piece of bread now, because let's say $3, $4, before it costed what, $1.25, $1.50, So out of that $15, you got to pay $4 before you pay $1.50. That's a $3.50 difference for a piece of bread, let alone gasoline. I remember, when gasoline was like 78 cents a gallon, close to $1 even. And that's what, like almost $4. There's a difference, right? See, everything, right? That's that inflation. The prices get inflated. Right, so or the economy gets just so inflated to a certain degree. Well, the prices go up, cost of living and food. But it's like and you can't use the excuse, I never went to a store. I never looked at it that way. Well, what do you look at? I mean, I remember the first time I saw 78 cents or something like that was my dad was getting gasoline, and I was counting the gallons and the prices. I was trying to just estimate that. I was just doing like a basic math in my head. I was training my mind for math, but also I remember that, then it was like $1. It always goes up. Then it eventually drops like 20, 30 cents, but then it picks back up. I mean, right now it's like $3.39 over here a gallon. It's like, how do you not know that? But then it's like, to me, it's just simple logic. It's just logic. You don't have to be a mathematician. You don't have to be like, research this stuff. It's just logic and just understanding your surroundings, the environment around you. That's that economic environment. If you don't understand that, it's like, it's not about you just having your finances in order, this and that. Who knows? The people that probably didn't understand that are doing well in life financially, And that's the bit of irony and a paradox. That's a big paradox right there. How did you even survive when you don't even understand that? And then it's like, as far as giving them a test and then for well, after having $15 an hour wage, chances are those people hated the fuck out of me, and who knows what they would have done to me. It's like, if that's the worst, at least I didn't take your life. At least I didn't go and cut your throats like a lot of them would have probably. At least I don't hide murder and rape and all that stuff. And I don't say, oh, so what, to pedophilia. Some of those pedophiles are actually nice people. But, at least I'm not that stupid. See? That's the level of stupidity. Or people, maybe that's a poor moral compass, but, if you're that fucking dumb, I don't know what else you're going to do in life. Like, I wouldn't trust you with a goldfish. It's pretty, and I don't know if people got angry at me. I don't know if it was a thought and people read my mind or something like that. I just would have done it. I was playing with the memories in my head. And it's like, me and Lucas were talking about it. He just didn't want it to do it. But it's like, well, what else they're going to do with themselves? Their lives, whatever, Yeah, I was mean. But it's like, see people talking about an attack on U.S. soil and overtaking, you know, the Middle East, and just people treating life like it's just, you know, because they want superiority, they want to control the world. It's like, why wouldn't you fuck with them, fuck them over for life? You know, until they become impoverished and poor. I mean, they're gonna still rob and kill people anyway. You might as well fuck with them a little, right? And some of those people, instead of, you know, the irony is some of the people, this one girl passed away, she was like a nurse, so she worked in the healthcare department, and she didn't even do her research how to overcome a disease. It's like, how do you like, oh, but then again, you know, the people in the healthcare department, oh, chemicals. So I understand that, you know. I know how they are. Maybe some of them are just smart enough and they don't play that game, they take care of themselves. But it's like, you know, how do you even like you succumb to such a disease where it could be, you know, treated in a certain way, or it could be prevented. You know, and then what do you do with those people? Or do they perpetuate that into others, or myself, like they have over the years? You think $15 an hour for the rest of your life is bad? Let's say, you know, milk costs like $15 and 1 penny in like, you know, 1-2 years. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't think you should have that. I don't think you deserve it. I don't think you treat it with respect. And a lot of them probably would have fell for it, you know, till like Lucas or something, or me just didn't say a certain word. Oh, you're not that stupid, right? I mean, geez, you're that fucking dumb. It's like, you know, you think I'm your problem? I think breathing is your problem. And I'm not being mean, just, you know, I carry a lot of problems that are based on stupid people. You know, stupid, dumb people that hurt people for no reasons. Their stupidity. If you can't even open your mind to that, what else you can't open your mind to? Very bad. So yeah, that's another repressed memory. Except when I kind of saw it, and I was going through it a year and a half ago. You know, it was me and this kid Jimmy Gonzalez, and like, you know, I think I had to like answer the questions as well. So I don't know if the other Lucas actually administered that, but it was just like so simple. It's like, no, I mean, not for the rest of my life. Maybe like, you know, next in '99, I was like maybe for 4 or 5 years, but eventually I want to get a raise even. And it's like why would you? And then also it's like, why would you give me $15 an hour off the bat? What qualifications? You know, and you can ask those questions, but the inflation thing for the rest of your life, that's, you know, that's, who knows? And it's like, you know, and I talked about it in a couple of videos prior, a lot of videos prior, you know, Bernie Sanders, he was talking about, you know, minimum wage, $15 for the whole country. National minimum wage, $15. So basically, if you would have signed to that, you know, let's say it would have passed through, you know, like what, 2020 or 2016, you know, you would have signed for minimum wage eventually. I mean, that's where it's going, right? But, you know, is it evil to make fun of people like that? And just, you know, if they think that, you know, what other dumb things they're going to think, or they're not going to know, you know? Pretty much what that was.